vinegar, and baking soda. The first thing you should do before starting the lab is make sure you are properly prepared. First, you should wear a lab coat or apron to protect your clothing you are wearing. And most importantly, you should wear a pair of safety goggles to protect your eyes. Also, if you are a girl, you're going to want to secure your hair or any loose clothing.
Okay, so today we are doing an experiment with acetic acid or vinegar and baking soda or sodium bicarbonate. And what we are going to do is before we started, we filled our balloons with some baking soda and we put it on top of our bottles full of vinegar. And now we're going to go like this and plop it in and see what happens. Science! The reason why we put them in the bins is in case it overflowed or the balloon pops and we didn't have a big mess to clean up.
As you can see, our balloon has now filled up with gas, which is CO2, and if you look closely, you can see water droplets in there, which is our H2O.
Alright, so let's go over the equation that represents the chemical reaction that has occurred in these two demos. So first off, we had baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, which is represented by NaHCO3. Then we added vinegar to it, which is acetic acid, and the chemical formula is CH3COOH. Now when these two products mix, they combine and they make new products. That's the whole thing of a chemical reaction, is that it starts off as something and then changes the chemical makeup into something new. So the first product that we got was water, and you could see that inside the balloon there were some water droplets. The second thing that was formed was carbon dioxide, which is why the balloons blew up. And if we took the balloons off and put a match over it, you would see that the match would extinguish very quickly because there isn't any oxygen in there for it to react. Carbon dioxide makes fires dissipate. And our final product is the sodium acetate, which is actually the liquid left inside here is our sodium acetate. You can still see that there's some baking soda in there, but it is primarily sodium acetate. So this is what happens when sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid mix.
Now for fun, we are going to do this experiment one last time, but without the balloon, so you can see what the reaction looks like.
1, 2, 3, go! So you can hear the carbon dioxide bubbles. You can see the water because it's mixing with the sodium acetate, but the sodium acetate and water are there.
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen and rhenium and nickel, neodymium, neptunium.